Welcome to This Explainer. How exactly did a 19th century Russian novelist invent psychoanalysis way before actual scientists did?
It's wild, but psychiatric experts, even Sigmund Freud himself, agreed Dostoevsky is the true first father of psychoanalysis. So, how did he unlock the subconscious? Well, it all starts by diving into his own deeply traumatic past. The 19th century Russian context is huge here. Just imagine growing up surrounded by constant social and political chaos. Playing in a poor hospital's courtyard, young Dostoevsky literally absorbed the misery and anguish of society's marginalized outcasts. But the real trigger? His father's traumatic role. He had this terrifying dual nature, incredibly loving, yet brutally tyrannical. This intense, destructive mix of love and resentful hate perfectly illustrates the Freudian mechanics of the Oedipus complex. Freud even diagnosed this himself, writing an entire essay on Dostoevsky's secret subconscious desire for parricide. This is absolutely crucial. That traumatic father directly inspired the deeply flawed, toxic patriarchs haunting his greatest masterpieces. He was terrified of becoming his dad, yet subconsciously repeated his father's exact same addictive, self-destructive behaviors. Which brings us to the core of his work, how trauma cycles repeatedly from one generation to the next. He saw this chain reaction firsthand. An official beats a driver who then violently whips his own horse. This famous, disturbing horse dream sequence perfectly illustrates how repressed pain gets completely redirected toward the most vulnerable. That's the tragic mechanics of cyclic suffering. Today's oppressed victims inevitably become tomorrow's tyrannical oppressors. But Dostoevsky actually broke this generational cycle. His weapon? Giving a powerful literary voice to these invisible, marginalized souls. Talk about social impact. His novels literally forced Russian society to confront its own deeply hidden psychological darkness. By bravely looking right into his own flawed soul, he mapped out the entire abyss of the human mind. If facing his generational trauma unlocked the mind's secrets, what might you discover hiding in your own depths?